Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is Tega. In this video today, I'll be showing you how to make this extravagant pleated sleeve. So guys, let's just get straight into the video. I'll be using this A4 paper as a demonstration of a proper top with a front panel and a back panel. As you can see, that is the front panel with a hem hole, and that's the back panel with a hem hole. So in real life, you want to stitch the front panel and the back panel together in order to achieve your sleeve. As you already know, on your shoulder for your sleeve, you would be taking 1/2 inch sewing allowance. So here I'm just drawing out the 1/2 inch sewing allowance you would normally have as your sewing allowance. So also by the side of your top, you would have 1 inch or 1/2 inch sewing allowance as well. So on the side there, you would be taking 1/2 inch or 1 inch sewing allowance, depending on how much of allowance you want. Then you're gonna be stitching. Once the stitching is done, you wanna grab your tape rule and measure the hem hole circumference. Before I do that, I'm gonna attach the panels together with pins so you would understand exactly what you need to do. So once that is done, you want to measure the circumference here. Grab your tape rule and measure the circumference of your hem hole. This is very important at this stage. Don't forget, you would have stitched the shoulder line and you would have stitched the side. So from that, you would know how much you've got left. So here I've got 20 inches. Don't forget, I'm using this as an illustration for the sleeve. So for the sleeve, you want to take between 18 inches to 20 inches for the length of your sleeve, and for the width, you want to go for 60 inches. So this is the width and that is the length, right? When you fold that over, you would have 9 or 10 inches as the total length of your sleeve. So here I'm using this paper as a demonstration. This isn't the actual length. You need about 18 to 20 inches for the length, and the width again 60 inches. And in order to achieve the sleeve, guys, you need to fold it like this across the width. Then you're gonna stitch the other hand of the sleeve. You're gonna stitch that bit before you carry out the next stage. So I'm gonna be applying pins instead of stitching. Don't forget, this is in a fabric. And in order to achieve this kind of sleeve, guys, you need a very strong fabric, not a soft fabric. If your fabric is soft, you want to apply a hard interfacing. Make sure you do that. Now you want to fold it over like this. Once that is sewn down, you want to fold it into two. And look at that. This is your sleeve almost ready. The only thing you need to do is to apply your pleat and attach it to your hem hole. So first of all, we want to attach that to the hem hole. So you want to fold it over again and find the midpoint, right? You want to place the side you've stitched under your hem and the unstitched side by the shoulder line. That's what you need to do. Place that by your shoulder line and where you stitch underneath your hem hole, right? So you balance both together, and also you want to have proper equal pleats. So this is why you have to make sure you find the midpoint and attach it accordingly. Once that is done, you want to start applying your pleat and pinning it down before stitching. This is very important, and you want to consider applying this to your sleeve. The underarm area should be shorter in length than the other side. So what you need to do is to take about 2 to 3 inches off by the underarm. This will give you a perfect sleeve. And if you want to leave it the same, that is fine. But for a perfect sleeve, you want to consider taking 2 to 3 inches off by the underarm and just drawing out your line and blending in to the other part of the sleeve. And this should give you a flawless sleeve, to be honest. I'd rather have the sleeve this way than having the length the same. Right, so you would have 10 inches into 7 inches or 10 inches into 8 inches. Whatever length you choose, guys, this is perfect. The reason for this is because you don't want a bulk under your arm. You want the most bulky part to be by your shoulder, which is the 10 inches, and under your arm should be less bulky. If you want to consider having your sleeve like this, that will be great. So here the sleeve has been attached to the bodice and it has pleats now. That's the way it should be. Don't forget the sleeve can be 10 in length from the shoulder all the way down to the armhole. Or like I said, you can give it a shape. I'll repeat this again. For less bulky sleeve under the arm, make sure you reduce the length. The bulky part should be along the shoulder line while the less bulky part is under your arm. So take note of this, guys. The right fabric needs to be used. Make sure you use a hard fabric, not soft. You don't want to use fabric like lycra, silk, velvet, or fleece. I'll recommend you use fabric like denim, dock clothing, corduroy, canvas, tweed, and so on, and you should be fine. Now we've come to the end of this tutorial. I hope this tutorial has helped someone or will help someone to make their own extravagant pleated sleeve. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, consider subscribing. Press that notification bell to notify you whenever I post a new video. Like and share with anyone that will find it useful. I'll see you in my next one. Till then, look after yourself and bye for now.